so welcome to episode number 49 of the Unscrewed Mind. We're going to be talking about why you are losing and why everyone that is losing is in that position, and the things that you can do to turn it around quickly in your life and make your life better starting today. We're just going to jump right into the first one, and it's paying attention to others' success. This is definitely a trap that I had fallen into. I don't think as much as Matt had, but basically you're looking at, this person's getting this new car, this new house, this, and this, and you're focused on why they are getting those things and you are not getting those things.
Mm-hmm.
And you're thinking, man, I wish I would have gone to school, or I wish I would have started a business doing what they're doing in order to have the same things that they have. And, you really need to investigate that thought process with yourself. Do you want to sit in school for 10 years? Do you want to go through 5 years of pain that they had to go through to get the business to where it's at? There's so many of these questions that you have to ask yourself and figure out, is that me, or is that who I want to be, or would I rather be doing this to get that? So you're never in the wrong business. You're never doing the wrong thing unless you think that you are.
This one, just all I can think about is social media. Everything that you see on all these accounts that you're logged into, the people that you follow, all they're doing is posting their best days or their best vacations or the most exciting thing that's happened to them maybe in that entire year. But if you follow enough people, you're being bombarded with all their greatness, but you're sitting there living your experience, and you may have some greatness, but you see greater things going on that maybe you haven't experienced. So it's a trap, and you need to find a way to break out of that cycle,
Yep.
and concentrate on what you're doing and less on what other people are doing. And you were also talking about paying attention to losses as well. Just because someone else fails at something, or just because your family has a history of maybe not being successful, doesn't mean that you are locked in that same cycle, and you can break out anytime you want to. You just need to
Yep.
set your mind towards breaking out, and you can do it.
The next one is listening to other people about your goals. So this is so huge. This is probably one of the biggest factors of your success. Are you listening to what other people tell you?
Mm-hmm.
So if you're thinking about starting a business, if you're thinking about changing careers, if you're thinking about doing anything new in your life, whether it's going for, starting to go hiking, mountain climbing, if you're thinking about starting to ride a bicycle like Matt has, I mean, he's fallen a couple of times, but he's doing it.
Yes, I'm doing
But
it.
I'm just saying, if you start listening to other people, look at the person you're listening to. Figure, what are they doing? Would they ever be the person that would do the things that you're talking about? Are they going to be somebody supportive to you no matter what? Probably
Mm-hmm.
not. They're speaking from their own inner fear. If you're
Yep.
talking to somebody that's telling you from their own inner fear, you're like, hey, should I open this business? They're thinking of their finances. They're thinking of how they feel. They're thinking about how scared they are to do that. And then they're telling you no. That goes for friends and family members. Find someone that has done what you want to do before, and isn't scared to tell you how to do it. You need to
Yep.
find, that's why everybody talks about find a good mentor. It's not about because the person was necessarily successful. It has a lot to do with that, but it's more to do with that they overcame the fear to actually do it, and they will tell you to do it as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Mindset is key. And then one thing I wrote down here, you want to kill a big dream, tell a small minded person about it, right? I didn't come up with that. I'm sure I saw it on social media, which we just told you to avoid, but it's the absolute truth.
Yeah.
You need to surround yourself with people who normally get stuff done, or find yourself a hype man that is going to pump you up and make you feel good about every step that you take towards the goal that you're reaching for.
Figure out what your echo chamber looks like too.
Absolutely true. So the last one we want to cover is not having clearly defined goals or not clearly defining your goals. What was your thought process around this one?
Yeah, so here's the deal. So clearly defined goals. If you are right now sitting somewhere doing a job that you don't like, but you have zero defined goals that will take you out of that position at some point in your life, because you have to know, when you write down your goals, when you start reading your goals, when you start believing in your goals are coming true, period. There's no question
Mm-hmm.
about it.
Yes,
The
sir.
only thing stopping you from getting to those goals is you.
Yep.
So clearly define those goals, know that they're coming, and don't be upset tomorrow, the next day. Don't be upset until the day that you get the goal done. That is only killing your life now. You need to live in the now, define the goals, and go about every day just like it's the best day ever, because it
Yep.
is.
I mean, it could be. It's the only day that matters. It really is. And so we've talked about why you're losing. Let's quickly just go over 7 steps to create a winning attitude. Cultivate a growth mindset is number 1. You need to believe that you can do anything, learn anything. You need to be optimistic and confident. Create a positive self-image. Encourage yourself through positive self-talk and be your biggest cheerleader. Number 3, let failures go. Do not dwell on them. It's not a predictor of the future. 4, set a goal and commit to it. Start small if you have to so that you can get some wins, but set goals, commit to them. Gratitude. Make a list of things to be grateful for. Surround yourself with winners is number 6. And then lastly, number 7 is never give up. If you never give up, you're going to accomplish your goal.
So, guys, thank you so much for listening today. If you made it this far through the video, we really appreciate you liking and subscribing. We want to grow this channel. We want to help more people. Things have changed drastically in our lives, and we want to give that information to you guys to help you out. Thank you so much.
Oh, and don't forget, we have more content on this particular episode on our podcast webpage. You can either go to unscrewedmind.com or check us out on any of the podcast streaming platforms. The Unscrewed Mind.